Today we will just think of the three gunas, sattva, raja, tamas. The whole creation is manifestation of sattva, raja and tamas. Three aspects of nature. The whole thing, whatever we are, from body to the soul and beyond to the self, the core of our existence, the whole thing is nothing but three gunas. Body is tamas, matter. Mind is rajas, actively running about here and then restlessly, wants something or other. It can never keep quiet or be tranquil or calm. So that is mind. Sattva are the senses. Intellect. Only two things we have belonging to sattva. Pancha Jnanendriya and buddhi. Manas also is a product of sattva, but it has the tremendous, because it is a receiver of the information fed by the senses. Senses only catch and convey. Mind is what is going to catch. And mind, unfortunately, is under the sway of vasanas. Vasanas are binding it. So it's always restless because water is calm by itself. But when it is kept on the stove, it goes on jumping about, boiling. Like that, behind is the vasana. So these vasana make it jump about and run about. Now, when we come to the Ishvara Pranidhana, one of the things we have to move towards the Trigunatita, to go beyond the three gunas. But it is not so easy to transcend and travel and go so easily. It is not something material that is covering my body or anything that I can just discard and go. No, you can't. It is a part of your existence. So, to transcend the bodily identity, struggle to small amounts of tapasya. All this, you see, on Ekadashi days they fast. Shivaratri day, they keep vigil at night. All these small exercises to deny the body and awaken the spirit. Oh, I am not this body. Again and remind. Whenever body demands, you see, most of the senior sadhus that I have seen, they are almost in the bed. But they go in time to the working field and work. They never miss. Throughout my life, I have not seen any senior sadhu missing the morning Mangalarti or their shirking of the responsibilities and duties. Never. Because I am sick is not an excuse. What will you do at home if you are not sick? In your room? You lie down. Come and lie down in the prayer hall itself. Relax that 1 hour you are giving to God. Give it. There we see that is coming out of tamas. Bodily identity. Body is great tamas, matter it is. Just because I am there, alive in it, living in it, it is my spirit. Similarly, Raja, all these things you do is a part of the Ishvara Pranidhana, denial of body. Another thing the senior sadhus they used to do is physical work. toiling work. I used to wonder, when Swami was there in Kerala, all the coconut trees he planted after he was put there. It was a barren land. We have to go every day some house for their food, nothing to eat. And he was put there. When brahmachari was given, he is exactly opposite. Very lazy. Never ready to work. And when servant was there, if we call only, he will talk. Otherwise, he is there, you will not recognize. So with this, then he thought, oh, we don't have food to eat. We don't have any means to. Then he thought, he was sitting one day and looking at the vast land. If somebody donates me some fruit plants or coconut, they are coconut growers, Kerala. So he was thinking. Then he went and requested some people, will you give me 10 coconut plantings, saplings. They were happy to give to the ashrama. 1 or 2 devotees will come once in a week. So he himself dug the 4x4 pit, one after the other, 500 pits he dug, and went on begging people. And put these things and water. He used to carry water in his hand in buckets and pour. 50 trees every third day. So that whole thing, 500, this one, he used to water every week, all that will get water. Then when trees started growing and coming up, when 10 years almost all 500 are giving fine fruits. Average coconut one tree gives per year is 360. One day, if you nicely take care, it will give 1 coconut per day. Now you imagine 500 coconuts every day. Temple came up, this one, people started coming. Now that body is dedicated to thee. How many people got the opportunity to visit a temple which was like a haunted house? Now that is Ishvara Pranidhana. You will not see him sitting or meditating or anything. But he has given himself that now he is coming out. Rajas alone destroys the tamas. Now after this he started. Now he could employ 1 or 2 servants to take care of the trees because produce is there. And now slowly reduce the external activities. Only selling, buying, in that alone. Rest of the time, he started improving the shrine, puja room, started his own khandana with harmonium, got one harmonium. From tamas, he came to rajas. From rajas, he is moving towards. Now, this constant, every day singing bhajans, how much of struggle he has done there, same amount of struggle he did here. To come out of the rajas, slowly grew to the sattva. By that time, he was aging almost 60. What a beautiful life, totally dedicated to Thakur and for the welfare of people. Then, still, he had the sufficient money Now from donations also it comes, from his products also he gets. Now he started giving free milk to children every day, one by one, small. Then tuition for the students. All this, how as you grow, as you think, as you expand your consciousness, so the Lord floods with you. Will he go without getting the vision of God? When he is not there, has given his all. How from tamas we come to rajas, rajas to sattva, and go beyond sattva to the realization. Now if we see, all these activities are meant for God. How do you balance? Most of the people find difficulty in balancing between the spiritual life and secular life, activities and sadhana. It is not a division at all. Brahmanandaji Maharaj asked, where is the demarcation line separating secular from spiritual? Everything is spiritual for a sadhaka. Somebody comes untimely when we are on the bank of Narmada. Suddenly 3-4 sadhus will come. They will say, today night we will be staying here. Immediately jump into the kitchen, make rotis. Each will eat minimum 10. Toin. Because it is night, they eat only 10 each. And then what to give them for, along with the roti, something is to be given. Always we used to keep besan. Mix, put salt and seasoning and serve, boil and serve. And you see how that activities, to see, you cannot avoid. God has come to your door. Will you send empty-handed or anything lacking? Will go. Sometimes we used not to have sufficient atta, wheat flour. Then we have to go 1.5 kilometers. We have to walk to somebody's house in the village. We were away from village. Almost like we are going to Sharda Foundation on foot to get the... So, how much of... Where all this is Ishvara Pranidhana. Everything that you make, best example you have, which our Vinayakanandaji Maharaj used to tell, Trigunatita and a true sadhaka, true ideal is Hanuman. Simply sitting at the feet of Lord, serving his feet. All the time, his whole attention is what my master wants. But any work, including Ravana's Yuddha, Damal Demil, how he, like a 1,000 lion in one finger, how he poses, how in work and activities you see. That is the ideal of Ramakrishna tradition, to work and then to be constantly at the feet of God, dissolving the ego with all humility, love and compassion. And then tamas. How even by mistake, the tamas, laziness, nothing enters his life forever. Even in sleep also is not there. No lethargy, The body identity is not there. If he scratches, it is for Rama. If he sees anywhere, it is for Rama. He has nothing to gain, nothing. If somebody comes, runs, what do you want? Rama is taking rest. You want anything? So, he is ever ready to do any work at any time. Anybody calls at the same time. Never parting by mind, body, feelings or any means. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಭಗವಂತನಿಂದ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗದಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ತನ್ನನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನು ಒಂದು ಚೂರು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ನಂದು, ನೋ ರಿಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್. ಯಾವ ಥರದ್ದು ಒಂದೂ ನನಗೋಸ್ಕರ, ನನಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನ, ನನ್ನ ಸಾಧನೆ, ನಥಿಂಗ್. ನೀನೇ ಸರ್ವಸ್ವ. ನಾಥ ತುಮಿ ಸರ್ವಸ್ವ ಅಮ್ಮ. ದಟ್ ಐಡಿಯಲ್. How the Ishwar Pranidhana takes place, you see. I was just telling the people, our US class, about how Maya, the devils of Maya, Mahamaya, working to create evil tendencies in people or pramada. ಕನ್ನಡ ಅಂತ. ಆ ಜೀವಿಗಳ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಮಾಯೆಯನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ತರೋದು, ಹೇಗೆ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರನ್ನು ಬಂಧಿಸಿಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇವಿಲ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ? ದುಷ್ಟತನನ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆ ಮಾಯೆಯ ಆವರಣವನ್ನು ಹಾಕೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇವರು ಕೆಲವು ಗಣಗಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಮಾಯೆಯ ಗಣಗಳು. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲ ಜೀವಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮಾಯೆ ಆವರಣ ಹಾಕೋದು ಅವ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಬ್ಬಳು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ, ಒಬ್ಬಳು ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅವಳನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಜಲಸಿ. ಹೇಗೆ ಅವಳು ಈ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್, ಇವನ್ ಜ್ಞಾನಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತಾಳಲ್ಲ ಅವಳು, ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ದಿವಸ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವಳು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಮಹಾಮಾಯಿ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಮಹಾಮಾಯಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೆಯೋದು, ನೀವು ಹೇಗದು ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಇವನ್ ಜ್ಞಾನಿನಾಮಪಿ ಚೇತಾಂಸಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ ನೀನು ಅದನ್ನು ಅಂತ. ಬಾ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮೇಲಿಂದ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾನೆ. ಚಿನ್ನ, ದುಡ್ಡು, ಅದು ಇದು, ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ವೆಲ್ತ್, ಧನ ಕನಕಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾನೆ. ನೋಡು, ಇದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಏನು ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯ. ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ದುಡ್ಡಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ. ಇದೊಂದು ಮಾಯೆ ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ಸಿಗಾಕೊಳ್ದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಥರದ್ದು ಏನೋ ಸೆಲ್ಫಿಶ್ನೆಸ್ ಬರೋ ಹಂಗೆ, ಸ್ವಾರ್ಥ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಾರ್ಥ ಬರೋ ಹಂಗೆ. ಹಣಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆಂಡಾಗದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಸ್ವಾರ್ಥ. ನನಗೊಂದು ಧೃತರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ರಾಜ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಾರ್ಥ. ಆ ಸ್ವಾರ್ಥನ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದರ ಸಿಗೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. ನಾನು ನಂದು ನನಗೆ. ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ನೋಡೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವನು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾ ನೋಡು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ಸು ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ಗಳು, ಇದು ಹೆಣ್ಣಿನ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ ಮಾಸ್ಕು. ಇದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸುಂದರ ಅಂತ ಓಡಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದು ಗಂಡಸರು ಸೌಂದರ್ಯದ ಮಾರ್ಕು. ಹೌ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸಮ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಅಂತ ಅವನು ಓಡಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. ಅವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲರೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಸಾಧಕನ ಆವರಣ. ನಾನು ಸಾಧಕ, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರನೂ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಂ, ನೀನು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಏನೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ನೀನು, ನೀನೇನೋ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ ನೀನು. ಎಂಥ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀನು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲದೇ ಇರೋ ವಿಷಯ ಏನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀನು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ನು ಬಾ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ, ನಿನ್ನ ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳು ಅಂತ. ಬಾ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಏನೋ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಡ್ರಾಯರ್ ತೆಗಿತಾನೆ, ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬಾಟ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಇದು ಯಾವುದ್ರೊಳಗೂ ಇದು 2 ಡ್ರಾಪು ಅವನು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇಂಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವನು ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಏನದು ನಿರಾಸಕ್ತಿ. ಯಾವುದಲ್ಲ ಆಸಕ್ತಿನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಜಡತ್ವ, ನಿರಾಸಕ್ತಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಂದ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ನೋಡೋದು, ಅದೊಂದು ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಯಿತು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಭಗವಂತನಿಂದ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟಾಗಿ ದೂರ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಸಾಯಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಈಶ್ವರ ಪ್ರಣಿಧಾನ, ವ್ಯಧಾನಗಳು, ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ರೀತಿಯ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ರೀತಿಯದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ ವಿಘ್ನಗಳು, ಅಡೆತಡೆಗಳು, ಡೈವರ್ಷನ್, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಎಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು. ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಿ ಜೀವನ ಕಳೆದುಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿನೇ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ನಾನು ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಜಗತ್ತಿಗೆ, ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನೇನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ದೇ ಇದ್ದೀನ ನನಗೋಸ್ಕರ, ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವ ನನಗೋಸ್ಕರ. ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ, ನನಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಈ ಜಗತ್ತಿನೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನೂ ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಭಗವಂತ ನನಗೆ ತೊಗೋಬೇಕಷ್ಟೆ. ನಾನಂತೂ ಅವ್ನು ತೊಗೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಇರುವೆ ನನಗೆ ಆನೆ ಬೇಕು, ಇರುವೆ ಆನೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಬಾ ನನಗೆ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನು ಎತ್ಕೊಳೋದು ಅವನು ಆ ಇರುವೆ. ಸೊ ಭಗವಂತನ ನಾವು ಹಿಡಿಯೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ಪ್ರೇಮ, ecstatic love of God. Love of God is always associated with love of all beings. ಭಗವಂತನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೀತಿಸ್ತಿರೋ ಈ ಜಗತ್ತನ್ನು, ಇದು ಎಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಅದು. ನಾಟ್ ಟು ವರಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಅಪಮಾನಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ, ಸುಖ ದುಃಖಗಳು, ಶಾರೀರಿಕ ಪೇನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್, ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಸ್ ಟು ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಶ್ವರ ಪ್ರಣಿಧಾನ. ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ ತತ್ಸತ್. ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣಾರ್ಪಣಮಸ್ತು.